this. I get what I want. My choices are golden. I get what I want. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Please tell me if you're watching live or the playback. So I recorded this last night for myself, and it's just layers and layers of affirmations, positive assumptions, light language, alchemy. I've just been listening to it and listening to it, and getting more and more in the energy. Let's go. So I posted it to my shorts. You can go and listen to it. You can also get it in the Vibes portal free on Valtopia.com. Yes. Always in the right place at the right time. Valtopia. So, hey, honey, I'm Val. I'm Valtopia, and Valtopia is my expansive platform, playground, space. For those of you way showers, I'm looking down at my laptop here, leaders, oracles, sound and vibrational guides who are choosing your most harmonious and lit up, activated, soulfully aligned timeline. And my work is here to guide you, to inspire you, to activate you, to alchemize your energy with you. You're not broken. You don't need healing. There's nothing wrong. And we get to have these expansive journeys that are vital. I've needed the help that I've gotten, I don't even want kind of help. I've gotten guidance from my mentors and my alchemists and my people, my artists who show me where I've maybe forgotten myself. And so that's what I do with you as a client, as a community. I'm here to guide you to get out of your head and into your body with breath, with sound, with memory, and to quit overthinking and to get into more feeling, because the feeling is the creation, right? So many of you, like me, when we in the past we've had a story of when we up level, things happen that set us back, and we maybe let those setbacks guide us more than what's beyond the setback. And so the work that we do here, the play that we experience, the expansive journeys we activate into in Valtopia are all about opening up our energy, finding where we might feel that it's a little closed off, and loving on that part of ourself with sound frequencies, connecting both sides of our brain, getting fully in our body with breath and clearing activations and these expansive journeys. And then we choose more fully, more resonantly, more impactfully, and we elevate and embody our harmonious, lit up, wealthy timelines. We are rich, loved, and satisfied in the Valtopia sphere, honey. Already, it is done. It is already done. Okay, so I'm currently offering, and the enrollment is still in early bird, and it will close on September 3rd on my birthday. Happy birthday to me. My portal, 21-day portal, I'm the one. So when you join this portal, you have a 21-day experience that's self-guided, but right now you can enroll and do it yourself, or you can join me and I'll be there with you for those 21 days. It takes that long to develop a new habit. And the 21 days are micro choices that you make day after day in consistency and commitment, which help you be more clear, more concise in your ask, more precise in your frequency, and more embodied in your elevation. And this is what creates your wish fulfilled, is really knowing that you've already got what you are. You already are the thing that you might think you're attaining. You're not attaining it. It's already here. And you're just peeling back away what isn't true. You're just letting go of what isn't true. And so we're on day 3 of a 21-day experience here on YouTube, and I'll be sending these out to my newsletter. And so what we're doing today for our day 3 is the power of positive affirmation. positive assumptions, and how we can shift your mindset, your vibration, and your self concept. So put in the comments if those words and ideas are new to you, where you're listening from, and how I can glow up with you, help you glow up, not help you glow. I can be your guide to glow up. And if you're already familiar with that, I've got my own twist and vibrational frequency around how I share to get into these things. So, we've all heard about the law of attraction. And the law of attraction, the gist of it is getting into a really good state of mind so that you're magnetic and you attract what you desire. Well, there's more to it than just that. And I've noticed a lot of people and channels coming into my awareness around the law of assumption. And this is where you have assumptions about your life. Now, I'm not new to this concept, but the way it's being presented to me in the way I'm allowing myself to absorb it in the last few months is new. So a few years ago, I was already talking about, you can go watch my old videos. We talk about raising our standards and having better boundaries. And one of the things that we did with standards back in, I was talking about this in 2018, 2019 on here. And I've done a lot of videos. You can go back and watch me changing, going through divorce and starting my business and going bestseller twice, all these things. So raising your standards, when you shift paradigms, yesterday we talked about shifting paradigms and changing our mind, changing our being. When you have chosen to shift your vibrational frequency and embody a different experience, that requires, or to activate it, we need to look at where we are, like we talked about yesterday, where you are currently, and what it is you're actually choosing. And the way that shifts is for you to look, what are the thoughts you have around yourself? And these are the things we're doing in the 21-day portal. We have a lot of journal questions that came from real clients, real beta testers, as they're exploring how to magnetize higher level soul clients, soulmate friendships, feel more confident to be visible, go live, show up consistently for their soul business, for their art, for whatever it is that they're sharing. And there's a lot of different reasons we might think we're blocked, but really it comes down to our perception about ourselves and others, and how much power we put outside of ourselves versus what we get to change from within ourselves. And so I I talked yesterday about how shift you can shift your expectation, your intention. For example, my client who had an unruly teenager, and she was upset about it and anticipating, a fight. And then she set the intention. We did the alchemy, and instead of being a pain in the butt, the daughter came and actually gave her a foot rub and was super kind and thoughtful. And now I have another beta tester in the 21-day portal who has done the same work. I told her the same story. We talked about the concept, and she had a partner who was reacting with fatigue and exhaustion whenever she was choosing to up level. And now it's shifted to where he's asking, how can he help? How can he help her? How can he wash the dishes or do the things so that she has time to do her jewelry and her crystal work and the things that she's stepping into? It doesn't matter what you're experiencing outside of you right now. What matters is what you feel inside and what you decide and how it's going to be, and letting yourself ripple that change out from you. And so we do this work many different ways. And one of the ways we're talking about today is the power of the positive assumption. And so one of my favorite ones that I learned a long time ago that is so true for me is, I'm always in the right place at the right time. And the way this manifests for me most of the time is, my kids even know it. They'll say, "Mom, look, we're in the right place at the right time." Every time I go into a restaurant or a store, inevitably, I will be the first one in. When I say that, what I mean is nobody will be in line, nobody will be there. I'll walk in, I'll get served, and then as soon as I'm, like, about to pay or finish paying, I'll turn around and there'll be a line of people behind me. Every time, every time. And so, this is something that I had to tell myself and believe in. I started in 2015, and now what is it, 2024, and now it's an assumption. I'm back. Ah, I'm back. Okay, hopefully they don't call again. Urgh. Don't call me during the day. Text me, please. Okay, so I'm always in the right time, the right place. I see that manifested in my life and daytime, I mean, in my life and experience everywhere. So let's talk about one that I'm currently embodying more and more. It gets to be good and I get what I want. Now, what I want to talk about is some of these assumptions, when you first say them, you're going to have a belief that it's not true. For example, I get what I want. That one triggers me a little bit because then I think about, well, what about the other people? That sounds kind of selfish. Like, I get what I want. It sounds kind of bratty, right? But here's the thing, we are creating our perceptions and beliefs about who we are, our self concept. And then from there, our reality is rippling out from us. This is my belief and understanding. And the more I lean into it, the more that experience is true for me. So you get to see when you first begin a fresh concept, a fresh assumption, where do you have resistance around it? Where do you have beliefs and perceptions that maybe it's not true, or it's not, maybe that's not what you get to believe? And then you get to write and journal about those, work with someone like me to find, like, I have a little tight throat chakra here as I'm talking about it, like feeling where that energy it lies, and what it might be that way, like where I might hold on to resistance because of personal programming, social programming, family program, genetic programming, past life experiences that tell me otherwise. Those are just realities and stories that have happened, and it's echoes, it's in the past. It's not the future that I'm creating through my now. So my now is, it gets to be good and I get what I want. And when I get what I want, I'm divinely guided. And my divine guidance brings me, my choices are golden, which you hear in the music that I played earlier. So these are all ways that you can develop a concept about yourself that's elevated and expanded beyond where you might currently find yourself now. And from that place, from really focusing in on it, breathing into it, doing the energy and alchemy work to shift and transmute old stories, old beliefs, old ideas that probably aren't even yours into what you're deciding now and today and every day going forward. Wow, this is how we shift collectively. And, it's not, oh, some new age bullshit. It's just, there's science now that shows that we're engaging with an electronic, an elect, sorry, electromagnetic field. Like we are energetic beings, and our choices that we're making through our body and our self concept and our daily moments creates the field that populates from what seems to be outside of us. So it's really only your greatest responsibility and pleasure and purpose to be, to take ownership of your awareness, of your desires, of your truth, of your beliefs, and of your energy, and how you manifest as a person, and what beliefs you have around yourself, what you get to have, who you get to be, how people treat you. And if there are people and realities reflecting back to you beliefs that you no longer hold true, don't give them any energy. There's no need for it to be painful or bad. Just don't give that energy. They'll repopulate, either they'll reformulate the way that you've now decided in a higher level format, like the two examples I gave you, the teenager giving a foot rub, and the husband coming and being helpful instead of getting sick and complaining. Or things will shift and they'll vibrate out of your reality. I could give all kinds of examples there, but I'll leave that to your imagination. Maybe you can share in the comments some experience that you've had like that. So normally I do readings, but I'm getting these phone calls, and I think it might have to do with the carpool kid pickup. So I'm going to make this one a short one today. Let me just pull one fuck yeah card for our oracle message today. And if I can, I will come back on later and join you and pull cards with you. And I want you to like, share, subscribe, and connect in with me so we can do more live glow ups together. And it's time to take flight. It's time to take flight by being so fully embodied, being in your body, out of your head, in your beautiful, powerful, amazing self concept, that says, I'm the one. I'm the one who gets to do these things. I'm the one that gets to be good for. I'm the one who's supported and loved and cherished because I'm the one. I'm the one who does that for myself. And that's what I see reflected back to me. So if you love this work and want to go through it with me, come join me in I'm the One, the Port 21 Day Portal. Keep coming and seeing these videos. Join me for live tune-ups and tune-ins and glow-ups and a lot more stuff I'm going to be doing here. Join me in my Vibes portal. It's free. I just uploaded that music we were listening to there today. And love your frequency. You're the miracle. I'll see you in the next one.